Hello and welcome to Uncluttered Joy. I'm Eliza Martell. I'm a professional home organizer and a mom to two wonderful kids. And this summer I started the Uncluttered Joy segment where I was just finding different ways to share with moms on ways to bring joy into our life. And today I want to talk about how summer's coming to a close and this season of life is kind of changing. Not necessarily from summer to fall, because here in New England it's still going to be warm and we'll still do outside activities and need our summer things. But life is going to be slightly adjusting as the kids need to get ready and have their things and go to school. So, to make more room for joy in our lives, planning ahead and prioritizing is going to be huge in helping us for this next season. And I know today, when I was going through my things, I wanted to do everything and anything. But what I coach and what I help moms do is stop and write that all down. Get it out of your head. And just take a moment of pause. Think of all of these things that you're like, all right, let's say school started. What is going to be helpful to me? Well, if I stop and think, knowing where the kids' lunchbox is, that's pretty helpful. Maybe even meal planning the lunches because my kids have dietary restrictions and I can't let them get hot lunch. That's something that will be helpful. We just went through the kids' clothes the other day to see what fit and what didn't fit and what we might need to get to replace the items that no longer fit. And then I continued writing down my list. Oh, the mudroom, where we keep the backpacks and the shoes. That would be a really good thing to work on. My car. I'm going to be picking them up from school. So it kind of would be nice to start the school year off with a vacuum car or at least take the extra stuff that's been building up over the summer out. So just let it all come out naturally. Let it come out of your brain and onto the paper. And after it's down there and on the paper, that's when we can prioritize and kind of shift gears and see where we need to put our focus. Where's the biggest speed bump going to be that we can take care of right away? A lot of times moms and other women and people get stuck thinking, all right, I'm going to declutter, I'm going to organize, and I'm going to do everything all at once, and I'm just going to get it done with. But with mom life, that doesn't necessarily always happen. Our days aren't completely predictable. Things come up. Kids get sick. Kids need us to do things. We want to help people with other things. So chunking it down into really small pieces can be super helpful. So instead of saying like, all right, I'm going to take apart this closet for our mudroom and I'm going to get it all fixed Saturday morning. Maybe if you have the time and you know you won't be distracted, that could be great. Or throughout the next week, I got 15 minutes a day. I can go in the closet and I can start taking out the bathing suits and put in the sandals and put in the sneakers or something to that effect. Each family is different, so you'll know what you need. So for this next season of life, I am going to be taking care of some clutter, taking care of some organization so that I'm not in this reactive mode right at the start of school year. It's an easy mode to fall back into where you are just putting out fires constantly. But to be able to take a step back and to plan ahead a little bit to declutter our space and our time, just a smidge can be super helpful. Like I said earlier, it doesn't have to be all or nothing. Even doing just a few minutes will give you progress. Just decluttering a small chunk of space is stuff that's not there that was there, and now you have more space. You get the idea. All right, so I'm going to wrap this up for this segment, but hopefully this helps you bring some uncluttered joy into your life and gets you ready for this next school season. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.